Valve's oldest insiders will be sharing details about Valve on March 19th. This will be taking place at GDC 2025, as there is a speaker who was Valve's first CMO, and she will be giving us all of her personal insights and behind-the-scenes near-death drama. This all comes from Monica Harrington, who wasn't just any employee, but is now the ex-wife to Mike Harrington, the co-founder of Valve alongside Gabe Newell. She was deeply involved in the company's early days, working as a key marketing strategist who helped shape Valve's trajectory. As Valve's marketing strategist, Monica was responsible for the marketing and business development of Half-Life. She wrote the marketing plan, managed press materials, and led efforts to position the game for success. Within the first year of Half-Life's development, Monica officially wrote up the marketing plan for launching Half-Life. So not only was she responsible for the marketing efforts of one of Valve's most acclaimed games, she was married to one of the founders, directly paying employees out of their own pockets. One thing I thought was interesting was earlier in 2024, she had a write-up explaining the decline in Gabe and Mike's relationship.
In the meantime, Gabe and Mike's relationship had deteriorated. A huge part of this was the stress and the financial imbalance. Gabe had become the major funder, and Mike had essentially burned himself out doing the final critical coding work before Half-Life shipped. Where before we tried to shield the team from our collective anxiety, Mike's yelling at customers had unnerved some people. I found myself in a situation where two founders were essentially not talking to each other, and people were tiptoeing around and wondering what was going on.
Part of this was the stress and the
Then, in January, at the time when I was getting ready to focus on next steps, Sierra asked me for a meeting. Essentially, their message to us was, thank you, the game's done great, we're moving on. They were pulling all marketing from Valve to focus on one of their next titles, basically.
Today's video is sponsored by RainGG. Rain is one of the fastest growing CS2 case opening sites. Besides fun case openings, they offer game modes like case battles, upgrader, and doubles. Rain gives players free daily, weekly, and monthly cases. If you sign up with my code LOBA, you get 3 free cases and 5 deposit bonus. The site supports instant deposit and withdrawals using skins or crypto. If you want to try Rain, click the first link in the pinned comment and use code LOBA to claim your rewards. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck.
Financial imbalance. Gabe had become the major funder, and Mike had essentially burned himself out doing the final critical coding work before Half-Life
Wait, is there some problems with the mic, guys?
shipped. She then found herself in a situation where the two founders were not talking to each other, and people were tiptoeing around wondering what was going on. She even remembers the first time Mike mentioned he wanted to leave Valve. Of course, now, Monica doesn't have her old ownership stake, but she has a very unique and interesting perspective on what the company was like in the early days as she worked as Valve's first chief marketing officer. In just a few weeks, GDC 2025 will be kicking off in San Francisco from March 17th to the 21st. So what is GDC? The game industry's premier professional event, where developers, designers, artists, and other industry pros come together to share knowledge, network, and celebrate the latest in game development. It started back in 1988 with just 27 people in a living room and now draws thousands from around the world. The thing is, Valve has a history of showing up to GDC. In 2018, John McDonald gave a talk on using deep learning to fight cheating in CSGO, diving into the technical side.
This guy definitely cooked, bro. Yo, this guy cooked with VACnet. Like, yeah, CS2 is not the most cheat-infected game in the world. Nah, this guy cooked. You can obviously see VACnet is so good. We need somebody to add the meme of like VACnet, the 60-year-old dude just like tapping people on the shoulders and like, yeah, you're good to go.
Side of VACnet. Back in 2015, their Vive VR demo was a huge hit.
Or to add, please add for VACnet, amazing AI anti-cheat, how a guy moves his mouse 20 times fast and gets banned. Please. Like, they cooked, bro.
With people wishing they could get in. They often share insights on development processes, which is gold for devs and hardcore fans, as they get to learn behind-the-scenes details directly from Valve. 10 years ago, when Valve was expanding the Steam universe, it was at GDC where they showed off their new hardware. Even Gaben showed up to do a bunch of interviews. This year at GDC 2025, there isn't any active Valve employees who will be presenting. Instead, it will be Monica Harrington going over her experiences at the company while she worked as the chief marketing officer. Seeing as she worked at Valve up until year
Will she roast Valve? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 bro. If she roasts them.
2000, this is going to be a deep dive into the company's early days, so expect a lot of juicy details. From the initial strategy discussion she had with Valve founders, to the brave goals she and Gabe set for Half-Life, to the early thinking behind Valve's platform strategy. Expect fun anecdotes, behind-the-scenes near-death startup drama, and a bit of reflection, all from the perspective of a woman who played a key role in Valve. They even have a takeaway for the GDC talk, which says, what does it feel like to launch an industry rocket like Half-Life as your debut game? How Valve became Valve is all about the craziness of startup life at an epic scale. Come for the fun anecdotes and a bit of strategy, and walk away with a bigger understanding of what it takes to dream big, go for broke, and pivot when everything hits the fan. For anyone who's been curious about how Valve became Valve.
On Twitter, $6,000 in knife giveaway for 10 winners, so make sure you join the giveaway on Twitter in the below pinned comment or on my site.
She and her husband, Mike Harrington, personally invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep the company running when cash was tight. Another key topic will be her negotiations with Sierra, Valve's publisher at the time. After Half-Life's success, she renegotiated for better terms, threatening to pivot if Sierra didn't agree, which led to a Game of the Year box re-release that boosted visibility. The talk is also anticipated to cover the near-miss acquisition by Microsoft, where Valve was in talks to be acquired but chose to remain independent. Monica may provide details about the negotiations, including the terms discussed and why Valve decided to stay private, offering insights into Gabe Newell's vision and how this decision shaped the company's
Client-side detection, server-side correlations. Only active and connected to VAC security. I'm not sure about this only active. I'm not sure about this active part. This active part is kinda sus, bro. Are you sure it's active? Because I have not seen a cheater get banned. I did see 1 in 500 matches a cheater get like timed out for an hour and then come back cheat again. But a ban? Nah, not really.
future. Just imagine if Microsoft actually bought Valve and how much different things would be today. She might touch on other deals and early discussions about online distribution that eventually led to Steam, like how Monica proposed a 9-page document for Amazon and Valve to team up on a $500 million partnership to create a new online entertainment platform. So why should you care about Monica Harrington and her potential talk at GDC 2025? Which will be 1 hour long, taking place on March 19th. Well, if you're into Valve or just the gaming industry, this is a big deal. Monica was there from the start. She was Valve's first chief marketing officer from 1998 to 2000.
Bro, we need to watch this live.
When they were launching Half-Life, she was the one who marketed that game and helped make it a success. Valve normally is very secretive. They don't give many interviews or public talks, so anytime they do is a chance to get a look inside the people who created your favorite.
And when they do give an interview and you ask them something about Gamba related things, their developer will shut up and the PR guy will jump in and say like, we do not have enough data about this and we will try to look into it and get back to you. But then the average Twitter guy who's into skins goes and posts, well, we just made 40 billion from opening cases for 10 to 13-year-old kids. With cases being 0.1% chance of you even getting anything worth more than $1. And Valve will come out, no, but skins are not worth anything. Skins don't have any value, except that you can sell them for money on Steam, and then with that Steam, buy Steam Deck or anything else you want and get it shipped home. But that's just a glitch in the matrix. That's not intended.
Games. So I just wanted to let you know that this GDC talk will be taking place on March 19th, and although Monica isn't an active Valve employee anymore, this is the only confirmed Valve speaker at the event. So I wouldn't expect Monica to start dropping teasers and insider information for new Valve content like HLX, Valve's next Half-Life game, or even the Deckard, Valve's next VR headset, but when Valve officially announces these projects and are ready to show them off, we will cover all of their details right here, so make sure you are ready by subscribing to the channel.
Trash. Trash, Valve. Valve, full trash.